Hello, hello. We are live with Terra Nullius. Episode 9? Yeah, episode 9.
That's sad. We have 3 episodes of side stories and only 9
We
episodes.
do. We do. And for some reason, Zoom has just decided that whenever we start an episode, my video just freaks out for no reason whatsoever. So that's cool. That's fine. It's not like I hate technology or anything. It's fine. I'll get over it. So, it has been another month. Yeah.
Thank you, Emily.
It has been another month, and we are back for another session. But luckily, right, we're going to do a session next week, too, right? That's the plan? Awesome. Cool. Because I'm excited. I'm excited for this. There are fun things awaiting for you.
That concerns me.
It should. I mean, honestly, it should. Right?
Things
Like,
for fun or things to make us suffer?
both, because it's the suffering that makes it fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
I knew you were going there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, why do we even tell stories if not for suffering? That's my question. All right, so I love you guys. I'm excited to play some games with you. Let's do it. So, when we last left our intrepid band of adventurers, you had just almost died yet again.
Because of Ari.
Because of Ari, yet again. No. Yeah.
don't-
Fairness.
Yeah, had you moved, we would have been like fine.
It all
Um.
worked out, guys. We're all fine.
Had Ari not opened the thing, we wouldn't have even done any of that.
Exactly.
And I wouldn't
Sure.
have gotten my magic sandals.
So that's why that's true. That is also true. So I guess that's I think where I want to start, because I have some fun stuff to tell you, Darius, about your sandals. So remember how in this world,
We took a
you took a long rest. Yep, you guys
Yes.
camped out in this completely non-creepy cemetery, right? Like it's
We're
totally
in the
fine.
mausoleum.
Yeah, you're in the mausoleum. So you guys just like camped out in the mausoleum. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not staying outside where the trees tried to kill us.
I mean, the things try to kill you inside and outside of this building, so...
Yes, but as I remember you saying in the last session, at least this way we can like know where they're coming.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I mean, there's only 2 plausible places they could come from, right? The door or the stairway into oblivion. So, as long as you check both those out, it should be fine.
Stairway
Yeah.
to oblivion.
Today's episode is the musical episode.
Last episode was musical episode 2, though.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So you guys just kind of like camp out in this in the mausoleum, and as happens when you spend a little bit of time with some magic items, you learn a little bit about them, turns out. So you have figured out that the name of your sandals, so remember they are sandals of striding and springing, their name is Deliverance.
Oh, that's fitting.
Yeah. And so, just as a quick physical description of them, because I kind of figured a little bit more about them. They're sandals. They have they're studded, so it's leather, right? Like, but it's studded with like finely polished rock. So like along the like thongs and the and like the base, there's like polished rocks. So like some obsidian, some agates, stuff like that. And you also have, so you know how like you with temperance you got like a vision about like its history, so you kind of knew that it was used in like religious ceremonies, and it's like dedicated to a god or whatever. There's like
Right.
the symbols of vegetation worked onto it. Deliverance, you don't get like a flashback exactly of like some historical process or something. Instead, you just get this feeling, this really strong feeling that these sandals are important. They're whoever holds these sandals is supposed to do something important in history. They're tied to some sort of like monumental event to come in the future. And that's, you get this very strong feeling.
So what you're saying is Jordan can't stop this feeling deep inside of him?
Yes. And so we open up the episode of Terra Nullius with that song. No, we get Unga Chaka, Unga, Unga, Unga Chaka, Unga. You can't stop this feeling. Yeah, and so we basically just get like it's like an aerial shot of this mausoleum and the statue and stuff, and we're just slowly zooming in as the Unga Chakas are going on.
That's such an unbefitting song.
I know, right? It's perfect, but it's gonna happen. And so we zoom in, and then once it hits the like, dun dun, hooked on a feeling, and then we just cut to the inside, and then the music cuts, and you guys are just sleeping, and it's like super anticlimactic, and you guys are like, Darius is snoring really loudly, yeah, exactly, right, and then and so you know that about it, Deliverance. You also know, besides the elements that it has like magical about it with the striding and the springing. You also know that this item gives you advantage on strength athletic checks to swim. It's another little quirk that I rolled up for it. And so it also helps you with that. And there's a couple of other things that you'll find out about it as you use them.
So what he's saying is that when it's time to storm the castle, we can go through those caves again.
Possibly, yeah.
Which means you'll need the advantage since you'll be dragging me.
It's true, it's true.
That's a strength check, isn't it, too?
Mm-hmm.
Just went through there?
Yeah, and
is,
we'd
yeah,
be
that's
going
fine.
through the middle tunnel.
Woo! I am gonna be set.
It's true, it's true. Yeah, and so you guys kind of wake up from your long rest, and you're like, all right, we survived another day. What now? So what's the plan, guys?
I usually take the last watch, right?
I have it listed here somewhere. Let me check.
Pretty sure I did.
I think you do. Yep, you're the last. It's Raya, Darius, Ari, Toity is the list.
Tony will probably be looking around, kind of keeping his eye out, just because he's getting the idea that just something, like you said, like just it's not a natural area, so he's kind of on edge a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see like the sun's starting to rise in the corners. Like, well, I guess it's time to wake everybody up.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks at them, he's being a little annoyed that so many people have found that he still hasn't found his own magical item.
Right.
He's going because he really wanted the boots. I really wanted those sandals.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna take out his panpipes, go up to Darius, and just kind of blowing it as loud as he can to wake him up as like an alarm.
Perfect. So Darius, what were you dreaming about when Toady wakes you up with this very loud and obnoxious noise?
Mouths.
Mouths,
Too many
right?
mouths.
The horrifying mouths of the gibbering mouthers. Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
the moment he does that, Darius usually isn't bothered by noise. He like jumps up and freaks out, and then he sees it's just Toity.
Bursting out laughing.
Yeah, and as that happens, we get a little text on the screen, and I figured out the exact date that it is, and I'm gonna keep track of it now. So it is, and then a little like text appears on the bottom, and it says November 11th, 1492. As like the episode begins, right? We're getting like the credits on screen, right? Like of the producers of the show, and like yeah.
We're going to get this animated at some point.
That would be awesome. We at least need to make the musical happen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I actually think that Ari, well, because she's with Buck, but can Buck fit inside this mausoleum?
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're huddled up in the corner together.
Mhm.
I think I hear the
Cute.
noise. And I just like wake up and I'm like,
Well, good morning to you, Ari. He says through laughter.
Perfect.
it's literally all you get from her.
Mm-hmm. Raya, what does it look like when you wake up?
I hear the noise. I open one eye, see that it's Toity being Toity, and I close my eye again.
That sounds about how that would go.
Seth, can I have the not Seth? Caleb, can I have the exact stats for the jumping bits?
Yeah.
I just need to write down the.
Sure.
rest of it.
Let me pull this up real quick. So, sandals of striding and springing. So your speed becomes 30 feet. And your speed isn't reduced if you are encumbered or wearing heavy armor. In addition, you can jump 3 times the normal distance, though you can't jump farther than your remaining movement would allow.
I can jump how much the further distance?
3 times the normal distance. So I think, just listen to the episode because we streamed it last night, and it was you can jump 9 feet as like a standing jump, and if you did a running jump and took the dash action, you could run 50 feet, or you could jump 50 feet. So that's a thing you can do.
I think Ari wants to send out Buck, just like outside to like do like a quick like hover around,
Sure.
make sure that we're clear.
Mm-hmm.
Said 50 feet. I can jump in the air.
Yeah. 50, no, so 9 feet you could do like standing
Okay.
jump,
Okay.
right? And then 50-foot jump, long jump. 51 feet, I guess. If you want to be specific about it. But like, you can only jump in 5 feet increments anyway, so. Yeah.
Okay.
Caleb, can you take us back over to the map?
Oh, you know that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you on the
Wait, I'm not on
island?
it.
Or are you on the start? Okay. I see. Here you go.
Ah, there we go.
There we go.
So now the real question we have to find out is, am I able to jump like that with Seth on my back?
I mean, you're not encumbered.
And Toity.
You're not encumbered by heavy armor, so I don't think a little halfling
Yeah.
would do that.
Halfling has heavy armor.
Run speed. You said the sprint speed, right? Is not affected, or your walk speed?
It becomes 30 feet. So you had 25 feet speed before, but now it becomes 30.
Right, but you didn't. I thought you said that it was the like specifically there was something else that was it was like walk speed or something specifically unaffected by encumbrance and heavy armor, right?
Yeah. So basically, like, your speed is 30, and it will remain 30 even if you are encumbered or are wearing heavy armor.
Okay.
So yeah, even if you had Toity on your back in the saddle, you'd be fine. And you could
Sweet.
jump 9 feet into the air, or 50 feet in the long jump.
So if I could manage with the whole
Honestly, you could probably just, like, if there was like a 50-foot gap that you had to like jump across, you could
Carry.
literally just carry each person individually and just jump across, right? Like,
do I even need to do it individually?
yes, I think you would.
Okay.
Yeah.
fair
I
enough.
don't think it's physically possible.
You don't become super strong.
Yeah, you just don't get encumbered.
Just
Yeah.
think what happens if you get the immovable rod now.
Yeah.
See, that's why I said that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'd be an acrobat and a half. An acrobat and a halfling.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, so what's the plan? Are you guys gonna like go down the stairs? Is that what's
I
happening?
want to.
Who's already heading down?
Hold on, before you guys go down, I tell Raya, I'm like, look, I don't think we should go down there because here's the dealio. You know what's going to be down there is more graves. Okay, and so and all the treasure is going to be hidden inside. And if you're not okay with going inside those graves, then we might as well not even go in there, because all there's going to be is stuff that's going to kill us. So, and I've promised you that I want to go in any of the graves. So we're not going to find any treasure because they're all going to be in the graves. So let's not go in there.
Now,
Go.
Ari, don't count your chickens without cracking a few eggs.
Thank you for the Malaforce, Jordan.
I've got a list. I literally have a list on my phone.
Perfect.
That is amazing.
I start heading down the stairs.
I'm gonna turn to Ari
I
like,
guess she's fine.
no,
with it.
that's oddly kind of you, Ari. And I if she wants to go down, we might as well.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like, we're going to go down there and there's going to be monsters. And my job is to protect you, and I will. But I'm just saying, like...
Just don't open any more crypts.
But that's where the treasure is, and our job is to get treasure. So I'm just saying, like, if you don't want me to be tempted, like, might as well just not go down there.
Maybe it won't be
Your
like
job is to get treasure. Your job is to make sure she gets her job done.
that is true.
So she get treasure, and you make sure she get treasure. And then we all profit.
Metaphorically and literally.
Okay, fine. Let's go.
Yay!
But
All
if you
right.
die, it's not my fault.
No, that would be on me.
So you guys want to go down the stairs?
We are going down these stairs.
Yes.
Awesome.
That would be like a weird mix of Irish and German for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Before I go down, I did do ritual for detect magic.
Of course. So we don't die.
I'm going to tell Buck to just stay in the Monolysium thing.
Oh, really?
Well, he can't
That
fit,
makes
he
sense,
can't fit
yeah.
down there.
That makes
Mana.
sense.
I don't think he would like being underground either, so...
Most artists don't.
So I'm just going to tell him to stay out there.
Okay, yeah. That...
Wait, Jordan, what did you say?
Yeah, I just reeling from that comment.
What did you say, Jordan?
She said that Buck probably doesn't like being underground, or someone said like Buck probably doesn't like being underground. I said most artists don't.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So you guys go down the stairs. And at first, who's taking like light? What's the light situation looking like? 'Cause it's very dark down there.
I mean, I'm pretty heavy. Sorry, I'll stop.
Two of you have dark vision, so
Yeah,
either me or
I have dark vision.
Right. For the people who don't have dark vision, what's the lighting
Do
situation?
you have the cantrip light?
I do.
Can you cast it on something of mine?
Yeah.
don't have
Sure.
to waste
Yeah, whatever
things.
you want to cast it on.
I mean, I don't really have any items that I just like carry on my person other than my weapons.
You have the agate from before.
Yeah, but I mean that's in my pocket. I don't really want to just hold like. I mean, I guess I could.
You can just like hold
touch,
it in front of you like a
Or I'll touch like the. I'm guessing you have like arrows and like a quiver or something, and I can touch one of the arrows.
Yeah, but if I use that arrow?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Then,
I
there's,
feel
then
like
I
the
can
safe.
just cast it again.
I feel like the
Just
safest option is to do like the agate.
Just
or
do the
whatever.
mat.
Yeah.
Just use the
Okay.
moss
Yeah.
agate. That's fine.
Okay, so do
I'm
that.
just gonna cast Prestidigitation to light one of my torches on fire, I think.
Or
Yeah.
can
Does
you do
this
that?
mean I will not get my shiny sword?
What do you mean?
I was hoping someone would like light my.
Oh. So wait,
Sure.
are we doing both of those? Are both of you lighting them, or is only
Well,
one
we
of them?
both need light. I mean, if we could
Okay,
separate,
I mean, yeah, sure.
that's gonna be
If
bad.
Darius wants his Makaweedle lighted, I will
Lit.
light
Mako
it.
was-
Okay,
Mako
all right.
lit.
She has lighted my Makaweedle.
Yep.
Your Makaweedle's lit.
And I would
Yeah, there you
like
go.
I
the
just made
light.
that joke.
I would like the light from the Makaweedle to be red.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. How much can you post light in chat, real quick, or just like
I was gonna
what's
say, I
the
thought that was a concentration
distance?
spell.
Nope.
Oh,
Okay,
It
20,
just lasts for an hour.
cool.
Okay, so
Hey.
I'm giving people the light on their tokens, not on Well, the problem is Darius already has dark vision, and so I'd have to replace his dark vision with light that's coming off of him if I wanted to like have it follow around his token.
I will pass on that since I have dark vision.
Yeah.
You can't do both where you just put a light on him?
I mean, I could put another token on there that you can move around, but I feel like the easiest thing would just be to give it to Ari, right? Like, because then I can just have
Fine.
the light.
We'll
that
just
everybody can
know
see.
that your Makaweedle is glowing red light.
Pretend.
I mean,
Okay.
all of this is pretend.
That's fair. Yes, this
Everything
entire
else
thing is
besides
pretend,
the red
guys.
light is
This is
real.
totally real.
We just have to pretend about the red light
Yeah,
being
yeah,
there. We
uh-huh.
can't-
I am sincerely like tied to Darius, and if he actually dies, I mean, I might actually like.
Right, like that one chick tracked.
Have you seen Dark Dungeon?
Oh, I've heard about it. Yeah.
Oh, you should watch the movie. It's
Oh,
so good.
I'm planning on it. Yeah.
I have it.
Awesome. Okay, when we have CalCon 2019.
That would be so
Pre-BlimeyCon.
Yeah, pre-BlimeyCon 2019. Bring Darkest Dungeon, then we will watch it. That sounds
By
like
the
an awesome
way-
idea.
Now that I have a mic, we should totally do the podcast thing.
That's true. We should also do that. Anyway,
Okay.
so
Back to the crypt.
back to the fake reality.
Back to impending death.
Yeah, back to impending death. So you guys go down the stairs, and
That should be our campaign's name, is Impending Death.
impending death. Yeah. Ooh, what's impending death in Latin?
Focus here,
Give me
Caleb.
1 second.
Oh my God.
So, you guys go down the stairs, and it's impendabat mortem.
Oh God.
That
Perfect.
sounds awesome. And
That was my stage name.
Impending death. Awesome. So you guys go down the stairs, and it's only a couple turns in the stairs. It's like a staircase that kind of like just goes around in a circle, and or like a square, I guess, that keeps going around. And it's a couple flights, and then eventually you get down to this. I mean, it's legitimately a crypt. It's just a dark crypt. It has a bunch of coffins. And
scripts do.
yeah, and so there's like, it's like I don't know, like 30-foot by 30-foot room, you know, six coffins or something like that. But like all of the coffins are already kind of broken, and like the tops of them are like broken off, and it looks like they're all empty. Like you can see inside all of them, and they're all just
Is it
empty.
just-
It's cobwebs and dust.
It's just this single room.
It's just this single room.
You haven't put us there yet, have you?
I have not, because there's no map for this.
Just a room.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just a room. You do see one corridor that kind of like, it's at the end, it's like directly away from you, and it turns to the left. Like it just goes forward a little bit and then turns to the left.
I'll turn around like, Raya, are you detecting anything magical?
Am I detecting anything magical?
Do you have it on right now? I guess
Yeah.
you just cast detect magic, I guess.
Yeah.
No, not within 30 feet of you, no.
No.
Except for the obvious things like the magic items you are all carrying.
Right. Nothing magical right now. And I like pressing forward to the corridor.
Okay, well, let's
I'd
just.
like to stop them, and I'd like to roll. What would I roll to check like traps?
Investigation, I guess. You want to like search around the room carefully to make sure there's nothing
Yeah,
trapped.
specifically down
oriented.
the hallway.
Okay, yeah, like at the beginning of the hallway, sure. Yeah, make a investigation check.
Meet Shield as our trap checker.
Whoop.
Well, I mean, since I'm probably gonna be the one that. Because as long as I know, well, if the trap is visible, then I have advantage against it.
So you don't find any like, trap. You don't accidentally trigger any trap. You don't see any pressure plates or like anything like that. You do notice something odd. There's like, so I don't know. It's not necessarily, yeah. So there's blood on the corridor. So as it like turns, you just see. Do you look like down the corridor?
Yeah, I kind of like.
Because only like 5 or 10 feet before it like turns.
Yeah, I kind of peer my head around, just like poke my eyes over just a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. So what you see is a dark corridor, and then the light from your Makaweedle starts to what's the word, illuminate the corridor. And at first you just think it's the light from your Makaweedle that's making the corridor look red, but then you realize there's actually like a bunch of like blood and gore that's kind of just like covering the walls, leading down the hallway, and then suddenly the hallway that looks like carved stone turns into some stranger looking, like more natural, not like carved, but like more like natural. It's weird. So it looks like a natural like tunnel. Like suddenly the corridor just turns into like a natural like cave tunnel.
It doesn't look like it's a tunnel of flesh then.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it's a tunnel of flesh.
So wait, when have we been able to smell that?
I think it's only when Darius gets to this point that he starts to smell it. But it's not like, it doesn't smell like death. Like, it smells like, I don't know, have you ever been in a butcher shop?
Yes.
Well, like,
In
I'm talking to like
Uganda.
Darius specifically, right?
Oh.
Like, has Darius
I mean,
ever been in a butcher shop?
Yeah, we'll say yeah.
Yeah, it smells like that, right? Like, it doesn't smell like death or like rotting meat necessarily. It just smells like meat.
I have a very, very bad feeling about this.
I pull my head back and I turn around. It's okay, guys. It's just blood and fleshy walls.
Oh, just blood and fleshy walls. Great. I'm not so sure we should be down here at all.
I ready my arrow.
Okay.
Just like get ready at anything.
I'm gonna turn to Horizon. I'm not sure we're gonna be finding treasure here.
I would also like to just like peek my head around to the fleshy hallway.
You see the same thing. So it's just a carved tunnel, right? That just suddenly turns into flesh walls.
Is there some sort of roll I can do, like if I've ever heard of anything like
you can
this
make an
before?
Arcana check, I guess.
Okay.
Can I do a history check on this?
Yeah, sure.
I do a sanity check. Sorry, wrong
This is
game.
weird.
Yeah, Raya does not know anything about what's going on right now.
Caleb, have you played Betrayal at House on the Hill?
I have.
Yes.
I have indeed.
Okay,
That's a fun game.
Can I roll a sanity check?
I mean, yeah, if we were playing that or like Call of Cthulhu, then yes, I would definitely do that. I mean, yeah, it's unnerving, but I mean, you're all hardened adventurer types.
14 doesn't get me anything from this. Then.
So, what ask me questions, I guess. Like, what do you want to know?
I have a question that is like more metagaming than anything.
Okay.
Would I know stories about? Would I have heard a story about something similar to this?
I don't think so. No, I don't think you would have come across like a specific story about this. You may have heard. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any tidbit that you'd be able to like pick up from.
And
this.
I don't feel any magic from it.
Nope, no magic.
Is it anything similar to what we faced upstairs? The flesh thing?
Is it the mother of the gibbering mothers?
You know what, Raya? Actually, you do. I think you definitely do. You sense faint magic coming because it's within 30 feet. So once you kind of get to the edge of that corridor, right, you sense coming from like the start of the flesh wall. Here, let me double check a doc real quick, just to double check what exactly kind of magic you'd be sensing here.
Fleshy magic.
Yeah, fleshy magic. It's not necromantic.
It's also not necromantic.
No.
I don't even know what that means.
That's necrophilia, I guess.
Vampires are necromancers. No one? Okay.
That was good.
Okay.
It was good.
I got
I
it.
understood what you were trying to say,
Hashtag
Seth.
fun for fun.
I didn't even make that one up.
Hashtag Phoenix River.
Phoenix River Music.
Right. Let's see. Okay, so
Sponsored by Phoenix River Music. No, okay.
you sense what kind of magic? What are the types of magic here? I think this is evocation.
That makes my suspicions even more suspicious.
Your suspicions are suspicious.
Even his suspicions are suspicious. Yeah, let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure that is the case. Wow, you have a lot of spells, Raya.
It's because I have like all my spells like prepped for the next level, so I don't have to enter them in.
Gotcha.
It's just easy to prep once I do it.
Yep, evocation. Yep. You sense evocation. That is what you sense. Slight evocation magic emanating from the flesh.
So the flesh wall is magical.
Oh, great! Even better.
So is it those flesh people?
I don't know because I didn't sense any magic from them before. I mean, Ari, maybe you want to come look at this. I don't know if...
I really don't think I do.
I mean, what do we do knowing that there's a flesh wall under here? Do we...
I mean, we've ignored weirder stuff.
I say we light it all on fire and have a barbecue.
But it is kind of your job to like explore and make sure that there aren't like dangerous things that are gonna like destroy the expedition, right? Like,
oh, we found plenty. Sure.
I want to do like from around the corner, so like where all of my body except for like my hand is gonna be like not in the line of the flesh wall, and then I want to cast Sacred Flame at the flesh wall.
at the flesh wall. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Everybody roll initiative.
no initiative. You smell burning flesh. The walls don't like suddenly like retract or anything.
Okay. Less
Did it make any noise or anything?
No, except for the sound of searing flesh.
Where's a druid's
Like
summon when you
it definitely seems like they're moving slightly, like ever so slightly. Like when you get there, it's not just sitting there, right? Like it's living flesh. You can tell that.
Okay, suspicions back up.
Maybe it has ears. Toity. Toity. Sing it a song.
If anyone wants to make an investigation check, like of the like beginning of the flesh wall, they can try to get
I'm gonna go up to the. I'm gonna go up to him. I'm gonna do an investigation check.
Sure, yeah, do it.
I'm just standing in the back, like getting my arrow ready.
Yeah, you're just waiting for anything to happen.
So I go up to it, like, ugh, and I look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can kind of see that it doesn't like the like carved nature of it isn't so much that like someone like made like sculpted this out of magic or something like that. It looks like this was a more concrete like object of flesh and it's been eaten through.
Oh, that's even better.
Like you can tell that you can kind of see like the telltale marks of like scraping right on the sides to like this has been like at the maybe not eaten but at the very least like scraped out, like so it's hollowed out.
I'm gonna look to them like, guys, I'm not sure the flesh wall is the biggest of our problems because it simply seems something either went through it or came out of it. Because I've seen, well, Toity hasn't seen tremors, but I have. So I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna try and cast prestidigitation on the flesh wall to see if I can like clean it, to see if like I can get to what's behind. If there is something behind it, get to it.
So you just want to like, wait, say
I'm,
that
like,
again?
I'm looking at it like I'm gonna try to like cast prestidigitation to like clean it to see if it's just like if I can clean it away at all possible.
Oh, with prestidigitation? No, definitely not. No.
So I try it and it doesn't work.
You
Okay.
clean it up, I guess, but like it's still flesh. Like you don't like dissolve the flesh like you did with like the dead Jeffrey Mothers.
Oh no. How far long can I see how far down the corridor went?
It goes let's see, like the part of the corridor that's a flesh tunnel it goes
Yeah.
down for about I don't know, 30 feet and then turns to the right.
I'm probably just at the edge of it because I'm not getting too far into this.
Sure.
I'm gonna look to Darius and say, "Hey, Darius, want to see how far down this thing goes? How deep? No, how deep this thing goes."
Mm-hmm.
I do, and I think I might know how to get past it. And I don't like what I might have to do.
What would that be?
Stay on the side, little one. This is going to not be so good for any of us.
Okay. I have no idea what's gonna happen now.
Now, I'm gonna my thought. Can I jump? Can I do a long jump? Because I have to gain speed to do that first, right? To do a
Mhm.
long jump. Can I gain the speed and then turn right and long jump right, or would that be too abrupt? I feel like that would be too abrupt.
Yeah, you have to have at least 10 speed of movement before you jump. To get a long
Right,
jump.
but does it have to be 10 speed of movement?
Would he be able to jump
in a
through the
line?
fleshy walls?
Yeah, no, it has to be in like a straight line, yeah.
Okay, so I couldn't actually do that.
No, yeah, you would have to run at least. So you're thinking of like running down the hallway, and then as soon as you get to the turn, then jump. Yeah, you would be able to do that, but it would have to be. It wouldn't be the like running jump. It would be whatever the like non-running jump is, which I don't remember off the top of my head. So
Okay.
let me just double check what.
That's not what I was thinking at all, anyway. So
I mean, one of us could like if you want to throw me. I mean, I'm not opposed to
How
that.
about this? How about I go down to the hallway and like shoot an arrow just down the abyss?
I was just thinking of cutting into the fleshy wall and seeing if it's just like a layer of it, or if it like.
Well, if we could do that.
Well,
Try that too.
That would be better than me trying to jump through it. Or if we could get like 10
Right.
feet, then I could jump over it.
Yeah, so you want to see if like if you like cut deep enough into the flesh, like it just becomes stone again.
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't have
Feel
a
like-
strength check, which is why I was asking Jordan.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be a strength check exactly. So you're just gonna like try to like carefully cut at the flesh until you.
Pull out my dagger and go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you need to roll exactly. You do that. It takes a little while. Nothing attacks you in the meantime, right? Like you keep cutting,
The
and
flesh wall just goes, stop it, that hurts.
no, you don't reach a wall. It starts bleeding down the wall. Like you cut into this thing. It's obviously muscle. And like you're like cutting into something, and then it's bleeding on you. You don't
Well,
get
that's
anywhere with it.
Like cast prestidigitation on myself to clean it up.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Is the floor fleshy too?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I don't want to go in it because I have a feeling it's a stomach.
But like, where's the rest of it?
I don't know. That's the thing. That's not like not since it looks like it's been eaten out. I have a feeling like maybe it's not. I was like figuring we were going down an esophagus and we were gonna walk into its stomach and it's gonna eat us. But since it looks like it got eaten away, I don't know.
I mean, is Darius wanting to go down there?
Darius doesn't have an opinion at this point.
How so?
Well, there could be some good treasure, good loot down there because it's well guarded. Or it could kill us.
That is quite true.
And this might be one of those things that, it's just not worth it. I mean, there must be treasure like everywhere on this island, right? We would be fine maybe passing just one.
Too bad we don't have any like holy hand grenades.
Yeah, I know, right? That'd be handy.
I am
Throw.
a holy hand grenade. Throw me.
Throw me. Never toss a dwarf.
And how about this? Actually, let me see. I gotta check my character sheet.
So you gonna go down the flesh tunnel or not?
I'm looking for something. Thank you very much. Okay, does anyone have rope?
Yes.
I think
Yes.
everybody does, basically.
Okay, here's the plan.
Tie rope around.
Tie a rope around me. I go around the corner, see if anything's down there, and if it looks like the coast may be clear, we keep going.
How about I just shoot an arrow down there? How about that?
Well, he said we can see like the end of the tunnel, then it turns right. That's what I'm saying, like trying to see around the corner.
I start tying my rope around Toity.
I start like saying.
I mean, it works.
Okay,
Don't die. This
Okay,
is my
so-
advice to you.
don't die. I'm not planning on it, so I'll hand you the rope and say like, hold on to this, and pull me back if something happens.
Grab a hold of the rope.
And I go down with my torch in front of me and the cross and like my what's it called? Crossbow in my other hand. Just kind of like going like this. And I go down the fleshy tunnel and go to look around the corner.
All right. You look around the corner, and I'm gonna drag you to a map.
Okay. I was wondering if that was the reason we.
So
do
the rest of you
regression.
will be you are outside the map. So like
Okay.
don't pay attention to where you are. You're just like in the background. But yeah, Toity, you're standing at this. So this is all flesh.
Oh,
But you're standing like in a corridor, and there's like a
Is that-
tunnel
so
that
it's
goes
like-
left and right.
is a fork in the road?
Yeah.
So I look, I kind of call out, and I'm like, actually, so wait, no, there's a wall in front of me. I'm gonna just very carefully look out. I'm gonna just peek around this corner.
Okay.
Oh, it goes far down in there. Oh my gosh, there's even bloodstains on the map.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's just a long, fleshy tunnel.
I'll peek around this corner. Oh! As soon as I see that, I'm backing away.
Yeah. So make a stealth check for me.
Oh no!
God.
Oh, please, plus 6 to Jax, help me.
Oh,
It had to be the negative one. It had to
Did
be
he
that.
crit fail? It's not loading for me.
Yes, he crit failed.
Of course I crit failed. So I'm saying I probably see them and scream, whatever they are, because they do not look.
So
Actually, I wouldn't scream. I'd just probably slip or I don't know, not scream. Gotta remember I'm.
you are definitely terrified. That's for sure. So you see a couple of these things.
Those don't look friendly. Oh no! Oh no!
And so, I think you see that they are they're kind of just like sitting around in like a chamber that's beyond this like fleshy tunnel that you're in. So it kind of like widens out a bit. You see a couple of them, and they're just kind of like sitting around. One of them is like gnawing on a bone, and like all four heads of these like two just like look over at you, and one of them starts like growling softly, but they don't move.
They don't move.
did he scream or anything? Did he say anything?
No, probably I didn't scream. I'm just gonna.
You're probably just like, yeah, right.
I'm gonna go back around the corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And-
if you do that, the growling stops.
Okay. Do I hear that the growling stops then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go back to them and like, okay, I'm gonna actually come back to them like very, very stoic face. I'm like, there's some evil two-headed dog beasts in there.
Doggies.
What's in
I like
dogs?
doggies.
and it looks like they may be the ones who ate whatever this is or was.
Okay. So they didn't attack you?
No, I'm quite surprised, to be honest.
Maybe they're friendly puppies. We gonna make them be friends.
I doubt it. They were growling at me.
Oh.
Ari, do you want to go
I
speak
wanna
with
go
animals?
Yes.
Yeah, you can do that. You
Go
wanna
ahead.
do you wanna cast your ritual and
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, so nothing happens in the 10 minutes. You cast your ritual and then yeah, Ari, I guess you go over and try
Yeah.
to
So
talk.
where do I need to
I'll
go?
probably walk with her.
There you
so
go.
she'll-
I'll put you where you're supposed to be. So there you go.
Oh,
Should be able to
okay,
see
yeah.
them now.
Okay. So Toady, lead me.
They're right there. They're right in front of you.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh.
I'd also like to join them.
you can only see so far because of your
Yeah, because my leg.
because you have the smaller light. So
Well, I'll hand her my light, so she
yeah,
can.
so
put-
Toity he steps over and you can see it now. There you go.
Oh. Hello.
Yeah. So I mean, they start growling again and they like, look at you.
Okay. I want to go just a little closer.
Okay.
Not quite to the hallway, but just like right there.
I like follow them.
I want to like peek in, and I want to go. And who are you?
So they growl back. They keep growling. It's like that you didn't say anything.
Oh, so it's not working. So they're not.
We don't know that. It might be working, and they're just.
So as you look like closer at them, it does look like parts of their body are like falling off.
Show her the bigger token.
So yeah, like there are like parts of their muscle that's like showing.
Right. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
They look very creepy.
Yep.
Zombie dog use.
So I take it animal handling won't help me in this situation.
You could attempt it.
Well, I mean, if I can't speak with them, then
Mhm.
clearly they're not animals.
I mean, could you speak to a zombie?
I mean, that's basically what they are, or what it looks like. It looks like they're zombie dogs.
Mhm.
Yeah. So even if they were normal, like they were people, then you couldn't talk to them. So
Right.
they're zombieified.
So I think I try like one more time. I'm just like, like looking at them and just like, stop growling at me.
Yeah, and I think when you do that, one of them like stands up from like just sitting and like takes a step towards you and just like barks. And like I think you can at the very least, Ari, like even if these aren't animals, they are acting like animals, and so like you can definitely see that like it's you recognize this behavior. This is like territorial stuff, right? It's just like stay away. Like this is our turf.
Okay, they're guarding something.
I think they're guarding their food.
Well, I mean, they're quite literally falling apart. I don't even know if these things.
I mean, you saw one of them chewing on a bone.
That's true, but I mean, we
You
don't
can-
know what they're guarding.
You can make an Arcana check to like try to figure out more about them.
Okay.
Ari knowing stuff about magic.
Right. 16.
That's not
Whoa.
bad. So yeah, I think from your basic understanding of magical things so far, this is not a zombie. It's even though like pieces of it is falling off. This isn't necromantic in nature. This isn't like a magical like zombie construct. This is just some sort of weird monstrosity. That like it's alive. Like it's not undead. But yeah, it's definitely not. It looks kind of diseased.
That's creepy.
You know.
It's
As
got
if the
names.
I just kind of turn back and I go, as if the cemetery couldn't get any creepier.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what do you want to do, guys? Do you want to leave them alone? I mean, they're not going to attack us if
There's another corridor you could go down. You don't have to like go mess with the dogs. If you still wanted to explore it.
They're not going to attack us unless we enter into their space.
I
They're just
don't
being
think they're.
territorial.
I don't think Raya and Darius are with us currently. So
Yeah, I wasn't with you guys yet.
I mean, yeah, we
Oh,
could just say
okay.
you just step back, right? Like and are having this conversation.
Yeah. I think that's basically what I do. I'm just
Mhm.
like, well, so from my understanding, they're not animals because I can't talk to them. They're not undead though. It's just some kind of monster, and they won't attack us unless we provoke them and we go into their area.
I mean, if that's what your expert animal skills say, then I'm fine if we go down the other path.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Guys wanna do that?
Sure, why not?
Sounds good. So here, I'll drag the other two of you on here. Kind of see what's going on.
Okay, so we're gonna go down this way.
Mhm.
Who's leading this thing?
I'll lead. Why not?
You have dark vision.
I do. Is it still just fleshy hallway down here?
Yep.
Yep, you can even see the blood.
Okay. Just...
So you guys trying to be stealthy or just
Yes,
walking?
please.
Okay, everybody make stealth rolls.
Well, it can't be worse than a crit fail.
Yeah, that's true.
It could be another crit fail.
2 crit fails.
Whoa! Guys, I'm so stealthy.
Oh dang, not bad. 13 for the whole party.
That's not bad. I think that's honestly probably more than most of these things passive perceptions, so.
What thing?
Oh, geez.
What things?
I mean, you guys didn't figure there'd be more?
Oh, sorry.
I
did
don't know.
did
I see a
say
thing at
things?
the end of the hallway. Do I hear growling?
Well, let me double check their passive perception.
I see a little silhouette of a thing. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, don't eat me, please.
I haven't heard that version of the song.
Unfortunately, that's actually their
Freaking
exact passive perception. So they do notice that you're coming. Yeah, so...
It's the bagpipes.
Right. Toity just, like, takes the wrong step and the bagpipe's just like...
I don't even think I have my bag.
I don't think you do, yeah.
Complaining about them. I just have my panpipes.
Here, let's see. So... Yeah, you see this, like, creepy thing. As soon as you round the corner there, you see this, like, creepy looking thing. And it's chewing on the wall.
Ew.
What?
God.
That is not a
It's
good one.
so cute.
Yeah,
Can
so
I
it's
keep it?
it's literally like chewing on the wall and just like and like looks over and its eye just like kind of like comes in focus and like looks at you from down the hallway, and then it like it doesn't immediately like do anything. What do you guys do?
Well,
well,
has she just did it so far? Okay.
Does it look like is it like coming towards me at all right now?
It's just looking at you right now, kind of growling a bit.
Araya, do you want to go kill a thing or should I?
And I just kind of like, without taking my eyes off of it, go, kill it or leave it.
And as you do that, it like takes a step forward, like starts growling.
Has anybody replied to me?
I like the idea of run.
I'm not technically in view yet. So.
You know,
Okay,
this
but
isn't a good. It's not a good spot. We're all kind of congested here, and I think I left the oven on at home, and
It takes another step forward.
okay, well I can't move if you guys
Mhm.
are right there. So
beep beep beep.
I mean, technically you can actually. You can move through allied space as long as
okay.
they let you. Yeah.
Okay, let's go home. Let's just.
Let's just forget this. Just go
Let's
across the
just
ocean
go
again.
home.
I thought we were supposed to like kill things.
It's true.
Wasn't that the whole reason we went down there? You guys were like, "Oh, well, it's our job to clear the space for the explorers and make sure it's safe."
Do you say that out loud to me?
And no, I think Ari's thinking it though. She's like, really? Like we're
Mhm.
retreating from these things? You know, like that's.
When I take a step back, does it still step forward?
Yep.
This is not a good situation. Okay, wait, how far away is it? It's 35 feet. 1 second, let me look at one of my spells. Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at it.
Alrighty, let us roll initiative then.
Jordan, did you forget to click yourself again?
Dang it!
Would I get the spell out or no?
Well, this is basically the initiative thing, so
Okay.
it's gonna be able to act before you get the spell off because it got a higher initiative than you. But Ari
Good
gets
choose
to do
whichever
something
one.
first.
Oh, great.
So you can move through allied space. If you want to just like move in front of Raya and shoot an arrow, you can.
Right. Well, I think I see that she's like preparing.
Yeah, she's starting to prepare the spell. Yeah.
The spell. Let's see here. Where's my ruler?
She move, shoot,
I
and
can
move.
She
move
can, yeah.
over here.
You can do that.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move like out of. I see that she's preparing the spell. I'm like, all right, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move right here. Oh crap! There's another one.
Oh no.
Great. So now they're all gonna attack me because I'm the closest thing. Awesome. So I move like around the corner without seeing that other one, and I
Uh-huh.
like shoot my arrow at that first one.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what's great about
And then I like peek over and I'm like, crap.
Yeah, and that one was like chewing on a wall too, and it like looks at you.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, does a 19 hit?
I think so.
I sure hope so.
Yep, it hits. Yep.
14 piercing damage.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so you just like hit it in their shoulder, and it like screeches some like infernal screeching. Not actually
Infernal?
Not actually infernal. It sounds weird. Yeah, so you hit it. Hit in the shoulder, and Toity, it's you.
Okay, I think I'm just going to cast Vicious Mockery at the one I can see,
Mm-hmm.
saying, "This is our turf now." So DC 14 Wisdom save against. Yeah.
Okay.
Dang it. I don't think it takes any damage then. Let me double check.
Yeah, I think that is correct. It might take the damage and just not have disadvantage, though.
Give me a second. I'm looking it up because I forgot.
I think.
Oh, it's not in the compendium. Well, that's why I have my player's guide right here. But it's either it takes half damage or it takes no damage.
Mm-hmm.
But I will check. Nope. Okay, nothing happens. So, which makes
Okay.
sense because that was a bad. Good.
Yeah, so you say that, and it just like its tongue like lolls out, and just like it's super long, like nasty looking tongue, yeah, it screeches again, and now it's their turn.
Oh, great.
So
actually, I was gonna say also.
first- yeah.
Can I say something?
Mhm.
So as I see it fails, I'm saying like, Ari, you're gonna have to do better than that for me, and I'm gonna give her a bardic inspiration die.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, sure. So the first thing that happens is it looks at you, Ari, and suddenly like its eye, like your eyes seem to like burn as you like lock gaze with it. Make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, dear Lord. Okay.
Yeah, I figured.
Just take the wheel.
Ah!
Nice. Okay, yeah. So
Praise the Lord!
it's basically just you just got like pink eye for a second, but it's fine now.
Like shake it off.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, okay, all right, you're fine. And it seems to like get angry, and hiss. And then the other one looks at you and does the same thing. Make another saving throw.
Who says I'm looking at it too?
Yeah,
Unfortunately, it
Oh,
doesn't. Oh, nice. So yeah, they look at you, and you don't. Unfortunately, they do both could use their move action to
flank me.
you.
Oh no.
And then another one steps out of the darkness. Make
crap.
another saving throw.
Oh my god.
Crap!
There you go.
Bardic inspiration.
So you're
Yeah,
fending it
can I-
off.
Can I use it?
I mean, it's a D12. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so
Roll
what
a
do I have
D6.
to roll?
You'd have to get at least a 3.
Okay, that's
You can do it!
No!
No.
Oh,
So
Oh.
Koidi's inspiration is not inspiring enough, and so these
More
guys are like
an annoyance.
staring at you as they're like rushing at you, right? And this like the gaze, it just burns you. Like you feel your entire body just start to burn, and you take 3d6 necrotic damage.
Oh,
my
great.
gosh. Well, it's not bad.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
That's not bad at all. That's a third of what it could have been.
Yeah, so you just feel your like you start to sweat, and yeah, your eyes start to burn, and it's bad. But that's all they can do on their turn. But they are surrounding you. That is the thing that's happening. Raya, what do you do?
So I can see that more are there,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, I think you
So
can
I'm
see
gonna-
those two that are right there. Yeah,
yeah. So I'm still gonna do guiding bolts.
on the one in front of you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but since there we go.
Yeah,
I was
that
gonna
hits.
say that I was gonna do it at second level, but I thought it was gonna pop up before asking me
Gotcha.
what level I wanted to do at. Okay. Didn't realize it was afterwards. So okay, so it's 19.
All right, it's not a
Damage.
crit. Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been
I was
great.
like,
if it was a
wow,
crit.
that's a lot of damage. All right, so 19 damage.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds good. So you hit this thing with your silvery bolt as your eyes glow silver. And what damage type is that?
Radiant.
Okay, it doesn't have any immunities or anything like that. Okay. Yeah, so you hit it, and yeah, it definitely seems to hurt. It just like strikes it through the heart, and yeah, it's just like shuddering a little bit, but it is not. It's definitely not.
And then as a bonus,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast my spiritual weapon.
Okay, sure. And you know what I did? I made little tokens for them now.
Oh! Okay.
So here, let me grab.
I
it
want to
for you.
put it right there.
That's a good place. So your little token, your little scythe appears.
Okay,
Wait,
so
can
let's see
that
if
get
it
an attack
hits.
of opportunity?
I don't think it can. I don't think it has reactions.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
But
maybe you can use your reaction to do it, but I don't know. Oh, here this is the spell description. As a bonus action, you can move it and repeat the attack. Yeah, that's just it. So,
okay. Well,
but you did miss with it, yeah. So,
yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. So the
that's-
scythe appears out of the crescent moon and like swipes at this thing, but it dodges out of the way. Yeah. All right. Is that it? Is that it? If you're
Yep. That's it.
Darius, it's you.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Let's see.
Help me!
Yeah. I just want to make sure I had enough room to do. Okay. So Darius just says, screw it. And he runs around the corner, and since he already has his Maka Wheel out, he just uses that
Mm-hmm.
and takes a mighty strike at this here dude.
Is he technically flanking, or can you flank with a weapon?
I think so. Yeah, I think it counts as.
I mean, it's a foe that poses a threat.
Yeah,
I would-
I'd say that counts. So you can do this with advantage then.
Yeah. Temperance.
Nice.
Ooh.
It's a plus
So
1
close.
temperance. Yeah, there you go. You definitely hit.
Yippee.
You take a mighty swing.
Can I say okay? Like I'm hoping that I like hit it like or I attack towards its eye.
Uh-huh,
My
sure.
hope. Awesome. So as I swing my Makaweedle right at its eye, I say, "There is no eye in theme."
Yeah, so you scrape the obsidian blades of your Makaweedle across its eye, and it's like it screeches in pain. Yeah, it doesn't look like that felt really good for it. It definitely seems to be in a lot of pain. Ari Armani, what's up with you?
Oh, well, just surrounded by a bunch of monsters. What else is new?
Yep, yep.
If you attack the one that I just attacked, you might not be.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the one on the top with my short swords.
Gotcha. Do it. I hit. And you kill it.
Yeah. Can I use my bonus action to stab at the other one in front of me?
Yeah, I mean, this is what it's for, right? You're doing
Yeah.
both your short swords, yeah, so.
So, do I need to roll another attack roll?
No, because remember we already decided it's for those 2 attacks there.
Okay, so minus
3.
So only
so
like 1. Or what's my dex? My dex.
I think your
is
dex
like-
is... Oh, your dex is
5.
5 now. Holy
Yeah,
crap,
so it's
lady.
1.
Yeah,
Also,
so 1.
So it's just
I
1
did
damage.
I also did some Googling, and spiritual weapon does not count as a flank.
Okay, all right. So for the future, we will remember.
Per Jeremy Crawford of D&D.
It didn't matter anyway. He hit it.
I mean,
But
if it's
it's-
so
I just
if it's
thought I'd
only
clear that up.
if it's
future
so what that's it's like on Twitter or whatever he said that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well that doesn't necessarily mean it's official.
know.
That just means that that's his interpretation of the rules.
And that's what many other people also said on random question sites.
Okay, so you did 1 damage to the other one.
At
Like,
least
roll-
I'm not being flanked anymore.
It's true, yeah.
For now.
For now, yeah. Yeah, Toady, it's you. So
And
that
then
thing like
Nara
just
is
screeches in
flanking
pain
you.
and just dies as you like slit its throat.
The problem is I can't really get that close.
Your speed is
I didn't wanna
25 or 20.
I mean, you can move through me, Darius, and the spiritual weapon.
I know, but I can't move
So-
out. If I'm moving into hit range, I'm just trying to think of how squishy I want to be. I think I'll just be brave. I
Whoa.
mean, that's a feature I have. I have brave.
You be brave.
I was
I'm gonna run
waiting
up-
for it.
Thank you, Caleb.
I'm gonna run up to here, turn around, and stab at this thing with my rapier.
Yeah, boy.
You're not gonna flank it?
Oh, I guess I can flank it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead and flank it, and now hit it at it with my rapier. Okay. Ooh.
Nice.
Very nice. Very
That's
nice.
a good hit. That's a good hit.
Yeah, so you like weave and dodge and poke it.
hmm
You poke it good.
I don't think it's worth
Poke it
wasting
real good.
spells on it quite yet.
hmm
Yeah, that's why I didn't rage.
Yeah, I was like, we're being overwhelmed. I'm going to throw some good spells at it, and then we can not have 3 of them all around Ari.
All right, so it is their turn again. Let's see, what do they do?
They run away in fear and terror.
I think they both just attack Ari.
Holy crap, they get 2 attacks?
Mm-hmm.
One hits.
Wow. Get good.
That's lucky.
Get good things. 4 damage. Wow.
Wow.
Weak.
That was
pathetic.
very lucky.
Wow, if they attacked me with all those, they would have all missed.
All right, well, those failures are done, Raya.
Okay,
I'm very disappointed in
so
these things.
Caleb's like,
They're failing
I
me.
didn't get close to doing serious damage this time.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go right there and use my action to swing my mace at it.
Mhm. You hit.
And
That was a
then
crit.
3 damage. So awful.
So much damage.
And then I'm going to use my bonus to swing my spiritual weapon at it.
Do it.
16?
Yeah, it's a hit.
It bloody murder.
Okay, wait. 5 force damage.
Cools.
And then can I also... I'd also like to move it... Ooh, is it not gonna let me? Oh, I can't move the token for spiritual weapon.
Sorry. Here, I'll just give you control of it, so you can.
Ooh, okay.
There you go.
Boom. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Cools. Darius, Castrovet.
All right. I'm going to run over where her spiritual weapon was, and I'm gonna try to poke it to death with
Poke
my.
it
Well,
to death. Do
I
it.
guess. Can I poke it with a muckweedle? Would that be poking?
You slash with muckweedles. Yeah,
Is
you,
it
you
slashing
poke
or is
with
it
short
bludgeoning?
swords and rapiers.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
is it really slashing or is it really
It-
bludgeoning?
It's slashing damage, yeah. It's
Okay.
because you're like scraping the obsidian blades across it.
Okay.
I suppose you could also do bludgeoning damage if you just slapped him with the paddle side of it, right? Like,
Give it a good spanking.
yeah, definitely
Not
couldn't
that
use
kind
that.
of game. Not made RPG.
Oh my gosh, no,
Oh,
stop. All right, roll for damage. Hurry, quick. Let's get out away
Okay,
from
yeah.
this.
Temperance!
Nice.
Yay.
Cools. You give it a good slashing. It does not look enthused by this. Ari, it's your turn.
Die!
Eat it, the dog monster.
So are you doing both attacks on the one like to your left?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think the first one doesn't kill.
Yeah, both hit. Yeah.
So, 11 damage.
Ooh, almost. Yeah, it is definitely on its last legs, as it were.
Has anyone else? Never mind. Never mind.
My go?
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Done.
That's hit it with my rapier. Do I? Oh yeah, 16 because I'm flanking. That hits, right?
Yep,
And I stabs it to death.
probably.
9.
C. It is dead.
Yay.
Huzzah!
You stab it. You stab it right in its central eye, only eye, and it spurts blood and dies.
Aye.
It is now the last thing's turn, and I definitely think it's gonna disengage and run because it's not about this. So yeah, it's just gonna do that. Here, like, how far can I move? Okay, so it's gonna disengage. And move here. That's his turn. It's you, Raya. It seems like it's running, so. Do you want to chase it down and murder it? That's a thing you could do, I suppose.
She says, you say she moves her token.
No, there you go.
Not its
Okay.
legs, so it can't run.
I'm gonna hit it with my mace.
Do it. Raya's like, not today. There you go, you hit it.
5 damage.
So much damage. All right, you done did it.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to at least move my mace closer, or
And then your
my
scythe.
spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
You not move it and hit with it?
No, because it can only move 20 feet.
Well, can it not move 20 feet from where it was?
Let's see where.
That's 20 feet.
20 feet's there. Excellent. And I'm gonna hit with that too.
Do it.
Try to. No, and I don't.
Definitely not. Yeah. Your scythe is not doing so well today.
It hit once.
It's true.
Not very exciting. That was dumb.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
Seth, you tried, and that's what I appreciate.
All right, Darius, it's you.
I kill. I run and I attack with temperance.
Do it. That is not a hit, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was a little too excited there.
Yeah.
A little carried away. I should have just gone with the javelin.
Chasing it down, and it is not. It's dodging. It's weaving. R.A. Armani, it's you. Surrounded by the foe, the corpse of your enemies.
Is it weird that I imagine this thing to have like have any of you played Left 4 Dead 2?
Nope.
No.
Hit it with my longbow.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I rolled pretty poorly though.
Yeah.
Like a little bit. That was okay. Yeah,
15.
so 15.
Mm-hmm. You step away from the corpses of your fallen enemies, and then you hit it in the back, and it screeches in pain.
That's what you get
Mm-hmm.
for just existing.
What do
I'm
you get
gonna
when you
follow
smoke a
suit.
cigarette?
You guys are doing really good at this, like, colonial, colonizer thing. You know, it's just
Yeah.
spot on.
Gonna follow suit. Move over here. Stabby stab.
Do it. Do the stabby stab. You guys are just all surrounding and just like stabbing it to death as it's trying to run away.
Yet somehow none of us are flanking.
Yep, you.
That's as far as I can move.
You miss.
We've learned from our past mistakes, Caleb. We've learned that teamwork makes the dream work,
Mm-hmm.
and DreamWorks owns VeggieTales.
Unfortunately.
What's wrong with DreamWorks?
No, it's not that. It's just new VeggieTales is awful.
This is true.
Yeah. All right, so it runs. It uses its turn to run very far away. So it's 60 feet down this corridor. It turns to the left.
Does it
there.
not disengage?
You're right. Yes, it does disengage. So it only.
I was about to say, I
Yeah,
hope
you're
it
right.
doesn't, because then we
Sorry.
can get a bunch.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh, that's 3 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, so it moves around the corner, only 30 feet though. So.
Okay, I'm running after it.
All right.
Yo, Raya, wait!
And I
Wouldn't it have been awesome if there had been a giant chamber beyond with like a million monsters in it? That would have been awesome.
That's kind of what I'm expecting still. You know.
and I hit it with my mace again.
I think that's a scene in Kingdom Hearts 2.
12.
No, you failed.
Okay, and then I'm 1.
You can move it just behind you.
Yeah. Okay. So my scythe is following me.
Mm-hmm.
Not good at chasing and stabbing.
All right, Darius, it's you.
Dang it! Quit running! It's 1, 2, 3.
So the thing is, you can't end your turn in a square with another person in it.
Right.
So if you have enough movement to like run up to it, attack it, and then move back, then you can do that. But
No, I won't have enough for that. And I don't want to risk throwing a javelin when
you've come face to face with what that can do to a party.
Yeah. How far? How long of a reach do I have with the javelin? Would it just be like the normal?
Yeah, you can hit it from there with no.
No, I mean like if I were to just take it and try to stab at it.
Oh, it's just 5 feet. Yeah, I don't think it has any
Dang.
extra length. Yeah,
That's a shame.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Because it's like
Glorious. My
it's
armor
made
class is
for-
really high if you try and throw a javelin.
It's true.
Could I?
Yeah, no, it's just a regular 5.
Okay, this would be so cool if this worked. I want. How high is the ceiling here?
So unfortunately, it's only about 10 feet high. I think you could do it if you ran that 10 feet there and then jumped
Yeah.
over. You could do it. Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Kind of what I was planning on doing.
Is that something that like I can just do, or do I need to roll something?
I think you can just do it. Here, wait. Let me just double check.
Even better. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be great.
Jumping. Here we go. So you can jump as far. So basically, you don't have to roll unless it's beyond what your normal jump speed like allows.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I think with the sandals, you're not gonna have to worry about rolling anything. You can just do it.
Okay. Now, if I wanted to switch from my Makaweedle to my Great Axe, what would that be?
So putting away your Makaweedle is just part of your move action. But
Okay.
taking out your Great Axe is probably gonna have to be your action.
Okay, never mind. Then I'll just
Yeah.
stick with Temperance, and I would like to run over. I want to do the jump right where the spiritual weapon is, and I want to bring Temperance down onto like sword down style, like Link, because I like Link.
Right. So
You don't say.
So you have enough movement to like still attack it. Right, you have enough movement to attack it and move. Okay, yeah, then that's totally fine then. You just attack it then. Make an attack roll. Okay, so what happens is, Darius, when you jump, when you make this jump, suddenly the sound of a ringing gong just sounds like as you lift off. And you can sense that's the sandals making that noise. It's just sort of like boom as you like jump.
What?
And then yeah, you clear the distance, twist your body around, and bring down Temperance. So you can't do it like you can't like stab down because there's literally like a flat top, but you can slash down.
Okay, yeah, then that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
It comes with its own sound effects.
It does. Yeah, the sandals come with sound effects.
Please hit it. Yes!
Yeah, there you go. Do it.
I don't care if it's
Well,
Link's
it's not the most damage in the world, but you managed to do that. It looks super cool, Raya. He like twists midair and then slashes down and then lands.
And it's glowing red.
Yeah, it's true. And then lands on the other side of the thing. So
And now he's flanked. And
exactly,
can't escape.
and surrounded. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Ari, it's you.
Okay, let's see. Here, that's 30 feet right there.
I'm gonna get so used to doing that.
Oh,
This is so great.
I guess I'm just gonna use the dash action to just like catch up to wherever they are, like right there.
Sure.
That's all I can do.
Yep.
So.
Gotcha. Toity?
Well, I think I yell like, Raya, like what? Oh my god.
I'll just run here and look to the thing and say, "Stop running, you coward!" And
Roll
use,
for vicious mockery.
that's all I can do, really.
Yeah, that makes sense. So DC 14 Wisdom save.
Yep.
Okay.
Let this kill him with vicious mockery. That would be hilarious.
Ooh, it crit fails.
Nice.
So it's disadvantage on his next attack and takes 2 psychic.
Gotcha. Sounds good. All right, it is its turn. It's very surrounded. Let me see.
Can it disengage through us now?
That's what I'm wondering if I know there's a thing that you can do to like shove things. So let's, because I don't think it's gonna like go out fighting. It wants to run as fast as it can and try to get away. It doesn't have a climb speed, so it can't just like climb up the wall or anything.
Is the wall here still flesh?
Everywhere you go in this entire place, it's gonna be flesh.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
Oh, that's a lot of flesh.
And the whole time, it looks like it's been like, like eaten
15.
away. Right, yeah. Man,
Quote of the week. That's a lot of flesh.
it's actually kind of funny.
Not to be confused with that's a lot of fish.
Yeah. Rules. What are the rules for this? Movement, it's probably just in combat, isn't it?
There's like a push action that you can take.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the rules for that. Wait, moving around other creatures. Here we go. You can move through a non-hostile creature's space. If you leave a hostile creature's reach, you can move it only if it's at least 2 sizes larger or smaller than you, so you can't do that. Actions in combat. This is a very long list of rules.
Sorry, as soon as you said that, I couldn't help. I was like, I need to look it up.
Oh, here we go. Shoving creature. Okay, using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away from you. If you're able to multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them.
We are in Creepio's lair.
Oh.
Yes.
I desire flesh.
Why would you awaken me without flesh?
Flesh.
You promised me skin.
Nerve enzymes exposed to the world. You want me to feel the pain so I can share it with others. Okay, so strength athletics check, that's what it makes. So it gets 2 attacks, so it's actually gonna, so Darius, what it's gonna do is it's gonna make an athletics check to knock you prone, basically, so it can like jump over you.
Oh, okay. Do I roll anything against it?
You think yeah, make a just opposed athletics check, yeah. If you get more than an
Athletics?
8. Yeah, so you're fine. But then since it has another attack, so it just tries it again, I guess. It's just like, move.
It's almost cute.
Oh no!
Oh no, it's
It's not
terrifying.
doing
Yeah,
well.
so 7 again. Yeah,
It's just like scrounging.
yeah, it's just trying to get away. Right, it's almost pathetic, actually. Yeah, so that's all it does. It's just
I kind of like stare back and I'm like almost feel sorry for it. Like
it's
aw.
desperately trying to
started
claw
it.
away. Yeah. Raya, it's you.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So you, as it's trying to do that, you try to hit it and it dodges out of the way.
Okay, well, I still have my spiritual weapon.
Darius, it's you.
No, I have my spiritual weapon.
Oh, right. Go ahead. Yeah, that hits. Wait, where do you move that? Oh, you just move it up and then
In
back.
my
Okay, I
space,
see.
yeah.
Gotcha.
You do that?
3
Hi,
force
Tom.
damage. I don't see why. I mean, it's my weapon. I feel like it
Yep.
could be in the same space as me.
I don't know the rules for that, but I'm fine with that for now. I'll look at it later.
I mean, it can float, so it can be above me.
I mean, at the very
technically.
least, right, you can probably just move it forward 5 feet or whatever, and then move it back, right? Like,
Yeah.
at the very least, so that's fine. Yeah, so you hit it with a scythe. Only does 3 damage, but you know.
This is so sad.
All right, Darius.
Makoito.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no, that doesn't hit actually.
It's a
Oh.
24.
Oh, because you're flanking. Yeah, you're right. Yep. So,
Oh, well.
yeah. So you do another like scrape it through the eye thing, and it's like just like blind and yeah, very very almost.
I scream, you scream, we all scream when we look at your face.
Wow. All right, Ari, it's you.
I think I pull out a snack. And,
It's like, well, they'll take care of this.
I'm like, well, I mean, I don't want to hit her again.
Yeah.
I don't want to hit anybody, so
Uh-huh.
I'm like, all right.
All All right, Toy.
Yeah, I think, in all seriousness, though, I think I ready an action. Like, I think I ready an arrow, just like in case, like it comes towards.
Yeah, sure. So you can ready an action if it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery this time. I'm just gonna be laughing.
Okay.
I can't roll above.
That's the proper amount of damage for just laughing.
Well, that's right. It had disadvantage on those attacks anyway. It didn't matter.
Oh, that's true.
But I mean, it's the
It
same.
didn't end up mattering, so
Oh.
it made it. Whatever.
Yeah. So it just ignores your mockery. And it's its turn again. It's gonna try to do the same thing.
This is so sad.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Oh, why can't we just kill it?
Even if it escapes, doesn't Raya get an attack of opportunity?
No, it's gonna Oh,
If
you're
it
right.
disengages.
It can't because it's gonna have to just move because and won't be able to disengage. So that 20 is roll against that 20 at first.
Who?
So he's trying to push you out of the way again. Yeah,
Okay.
it's against that 20 first.
Oh.
Yep. So it pushes you prone. It jumps over you, and it runs. But then you guys all get attacks of opportunity on it.
Both of us
So
do.
Well, Darius doesn't because he's prone, right?
no, he does, but it's a disadvantage because he's prone.
Oh, got it.
It's like he knocks me on top, and I just like swing my.
Yeah, you try to
sword.
like swing it at him as he like jumps over you. Yeah. So everybody can make an attack on it, and if any of you hits, you
Everybody
probably
or just
anyone who it's just Ryan
Oh,
and Darius.
Oh, man.
the spectrum.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
So you miss. You also
no.
miss.
That would miss. And then would Ari be able to release her arrow?
Oh no, because you have advantage, right?
No. Would I? Because then Darius.
You hit if you have advantage. Yeah.
Okay.
You're good. Yep.
6.
Yeah, you did. You kill it. So as it jumps over, you just slam your mace into it and just like crumples to the ground.
It falls
Does it
on
crumple?
top of Darius.
Yeah, pretty much. You literally just
Okay.
crush its back into Darius.
I like just set them. I just set Temperance down and kind of pet it, and then roll it off of me, and get up, pick up Temperance. That was more trouble than it was worth, but it was fun.
And on
We
that
really
note,
didn't get hurt by it much.
yeah, on that note, let's go ahead and take our first break and
That
come
sounds like
back
a plan.
and
'cause I
see.
smell food.
Yeah, and see what else this fleshy tunnel thing awaits our characters.
Maybe it will bring us baby.
It's baby time. It's baby time.
What?
We'll tell you on the break. Well, all right, we'll be right back. We'll turn to this right after this.